between games 1 and 2 in the series. There's one change tonight of note as we check the Megabucks lineups. No changes for the Bucks.
That's one right off the bat. Get the non-scorer Bruce Brown out of there. Put more offense on the floor.
The starting point guard at the controls, picked up by Bledsoe. Those two have had battles all year long. Kennard, that's why they started him.
Sterling Brown's got to do a much better job staying in contact with him.
Lopez off the glass inside restricted area. Back out to the perimeter. That three, good Bledsoe.
Locked in at the defensive end of the floor. That they did it in the entire game 1.
That is the two things we noticed. When Detroit played a little quicker in game 1, they were a little better. And when they went to Drummond off the pick and roll, they were somewhat successful, 17.
And actually, Drummond did a better job than Thon on Giannis. Not saying a whole lot. Forced Giannis into some tough misses.
Reggie Jackson.
And not so much a fast break type of increased pace, but just look at that open shot quicker. Nice job. Nice speed, nice finish.
Another and one. Hit 5.
That's become an anomaly with a guy like Giannis. That's not going to happen very often. Great driver, he's playing into your hands.
That's nice by Bledsoe. He was in trouble. Snapped it back, and Middleton, great chief, 29 years in the league. Eric Lewis, 15. Rodney Mott, 21. They have about 275 playoff games of experience. That dances.
If you're the Pistons, you're feeling much better about the start here in game 1 game 2 as opposed to game 1.
Under challenge. Kennard not happy with it. He thought he was fouled. Connaughton leads it for Lopez. Deep three. Yes, off the glass. Will keep it in possession. Connaughton. Ball bouncing the Bucks' way right now. Chris Middleton.
Great.
Galloway, at times you have to manage your supremacy in a game.
Yeah, you do. And like that, manage your supremacy.
Well, when you were describing what he can do for Detroit, I'm thinking he can bail you out. Sterling wincing, he's trying to shake off something. He got popped or hurt somehow.
Pat Connaughton is so valuable, Jim, chasing down those high off the rim rebounds.
Oh, Giannis just looked at Drummond. Gives it up. The rebound to Giannis. Nice. So again.
Giannis, the playmaker.
Here's Smith. Off the tricky dribble.
Mid-range jump shot because Thon is close enough to get to him to bother it. You got to get to this guy. With a nice productive stretch of 33 to 35. Giannis and Chris, if necessary.
There was contact.
Him up. Thon swatted it out of bounds.
Bucks start with 9 on the shot clock. Giannis!
Oops!
That's a poster.
To defend Brown. Brown's going to look to try and put it on the floor and get to the basket.
Kennard gets it back from Maker. Hits in.
West pace by the Pistons.
Brown scores. Giannis played more than 5 minutes in a postseason game before Sunday. Knocked away from Giannis. Bledsoe, great job. Mirotic, 2 tries. Just acknowledged by the crowd here. Good defense. Connaughton. Ilyasova. Connaughton.
Baker did.
Brown getting into Lopez. Brown took it away from Lopez.
And that's what Bruce Brown does.
Kennard for 3. That is
for the Bucks on the floor right now.
Galloway gives it up. Drummond receives the pass.
On to it just to count longer, so it opens things up for Andre Drummond.
Coach me on that. What's the adjustment that the Bucks have to make on that delayed roll?
Well, I mean, set that talent if you allow it.
Well, they always say a series starts when the road team wins. So the Bucks
want to play historically. He get knocked down.
Galloway 2 for 6 on 3. Sunday 2 for 3 tonight. Chris Middleton.
Watch Drummond on that delayed roll.
Reggie Jackson gets it back. Finds Kennard for 3.
Well, Eric Bledsoe, you don't see that very often. It creates some separation to get his shot off.
Jackson has 12. Bledsoe 15. Luke Kennard leads Detroit with 14 points. Middleton 15 for the Bucks.
Lopez, the bench players, Connaughton, Sterling Brown.
39 of the 58 points from the big three, and now it is
the most productive lineup. We'll see how long Dwayne Casey elects to stay with this.
Andre Drummond on the flush from Reggie Jackson. In game one, Drummond was minus 45. The Bucks outscored Detroit by 45 points with him on the floor.
The floor. I mean, the ball came right to him in front of the Bucks bench.
Giannis.
We talked, Jim. I told you we'd see a lot more of that. I saw that just watching film. A lot of openings for Andre Drummond.
Lopez inside. You know who that? Lopez finds Giannis. He sees a wall. Drummond goes down. Giannis.
6'11", 280 pounds. The official's not going for that.
Giannis has big, strong hands.
Well, he was 1-on-3. 1-on-2. Giannis and Brook Lopez back defending.
Giannis, yes. Third quarter, the Bucks have outscored the Pistons by 12 in the period. Mid-range shot.
Executed because they knew Giannis was going to back off of Glenn Robinson and help.
Connaughton, well done. Tiny Giannis that time. Justin. Bledsoe steps in front of Ish. Giannis out of the combo.
Really break this game open and almost force a timeout by Dwayne Casey.
Smith over to Detroit.
Can't get a better shot than that. That's Chris Middleton, corner three-pointer. Not closely guarded. Nice job. Watch him in this situation with no Giannis on the floor, no Chris on the floor. See game right here. Pistons are ready to go. I mean,
Glenn Robinson,
but you know they may have just kind of hit that ceiling in terms of playing as well as they could play. Screens out top.
the Bucks outscored Detroit 22-11 in the final. 8:26.
About 3 feet further from the basket than he normally would have. Been.
First team foul, fine maker.
Has presented some issues for the Bucks. Held the Bucks to what, 20 points in the quarter.
Oops. Goodbye, buddy. Fine maker applaud Giannis.
That is a 1-1. Not going to get a much better look than Niko Mirotic in a wide open shot.
Reggie Jackson gets
causing some issues at both ends of the floor.
And they have a three-point shooter ready to enter, Luke Kennard.
Nice. Bledsoe.
Oh, 1-4. It's about defense. Bledsoe. 101-87. Milwaukee leads Detroit. Middleton might have gotten away with a little push on the back of Ish Smith, but
Robertson post that position when he's been front. Good job, Bledsoe.
Giannis. Giannis, yes!
Wanted to stay on the floor. But this has been a formula for success all season long. Why change it now?
Langston, Galloway, that trio doing it big time in game 2. Pat, Connaughton, yes! A challenge by
that ball.
Kennard took that pass, drives, finds Drummond. Drummond meets Lopez.
Up and down the floor, feed him offensively, and a lot of it's kind of the same principles that he uses as an NBA coach.
Pat Connaughton rolls on here with 18 points. If you get a chance, you should read the article. It's great. Andre Drummond. One at a time. In groups of 4.
But I have total confidence in this coaching staff and medical staff.
They're doing all this correctly.
This is a 20-plus point victory on a team that you're down by 1 at halftime, team that held you to 20 points in the second quarter. You figured it out. You came back in, showed the requisite amount of focus led by this guy. Giannis Antetokounmpo started out that third quarter, and now you got yourself another blowout in the playoffs, even though it wasn't headed that